105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining. Gamma. Beta.
Alright, so as you can see, we gotta go over here and fight Beta. Now this boss fight is actually one of the more harder boss fights in the game, other than the final boss. What you have to do is you have to wait for him to charge at you, miss, and then you gotta shoot him in the back, and then just you wanna make sure you, ouch, those rockets, he'll shoot more and more rockets as you go on, and then he'll change it up to he'll go into the air, then fire this laser, and the blast radius will hurt you, so you just make sure you're out of the blast radius, and you shouldn't have any trouble. But just make sure he dodges, or when he charges, make sure you dodge, and you should always hit him. You can outrun these rockets, so if you don't want to waste the time shooting them, you can just go into rolling mode and outrun them. And all I have to do is just run around the center here and wait for him to nope, there we go. Now that was actually pretty quickly, because those rockets at the end can mess you up and throw your aim off, and while you're trying to aim at Beta, you'll actually get the rockets. But yeah, the rockets will give you trouble. The lasers that he shoots when he's in the air, those aren't any trouble at all, as long as you don't get caught on the edge of the ring. You shouldn't have any trouble. The rockets can be troublesome, but you can easily outrun them as long as you can get into rolling mode and stay. Make the rockets go farther to chase you, instead of you running around the middle of the ring. You stay on the the outer edge of the ring. And so Beta takes one more shot before he is destroyed. Destroys Gamma, so Gamma doesn't have to shoot himself. And as you can see, there is one of the flickies from the flicky that Amy has, his family. And if you noticed, Zeta, Delta, and Epsilon all were birds, so that's supposed to mean that they all had flickies in them. Of course, one was a parrot, a peacock, and a blue jay, but the blue jay could be interpreted as a flicky anyway. And let's see. This is actually the first time a character actually dies in the Sonic series and stays dead. And you play a different version, or you can play as a different version of Gamma in Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance, but this has nothing to do with the original Gamma. That's something totally different. And as Gamma blows up, it's supposed to be really sad. The music is sad and everything. Can the bird outrun the... I guess he can't outrun the shockwave. Nope, maybe. Somehow he is. And then the pink bird will come out, and there you go, the pink flicky will come out, and then they'll both go and join Amy's flicky, and that's it. But the Gamma story, I really like it. I really like the music for the end. If you let me think. The game Gamma overall isn't that hard. The levels are really short, except for Hot Shelter and Red Mountain. Those are the 2 longest levels in the Gamma story, but the rest of them are quick. They're all easy. They take no getting used to at all. Keeping rings throughout all the levels, that does take a little bit more time. Getting used to locking onto multiple targets, picking your targets carefully, that may take a little bit of time, but for the most part, very easy. Actually the easiest story in Sonic Adventure to play. If you're not really good at fishing with Big, very easy. My top stories in the Sonic series, I'd say Sonic would be my favorite. Knuckles, well no, Tails' the story, Gamma, Knuckles, Amy, then Big. Big would be the last, definitely. But yeah, there really isn't too much I can say about it. There really is not that much to Gamma's story, you know. It's really short. I think it only took me 2 recording sessions, I think, to finish it, 2 or 3. Really short. I may have to cut them up. I don't know yet. This one is getting on pretty long in time, but yeah, for the most part, really short. I really like it. But I thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many rockets did Beta shoot at me during his boss fight. Thank you for watching. The last story, I will be doing the final story, because once you complete every character's story, you will get the final story, and that will be the very end of the game, and that's where you will get to play Super Sonic then. But until next time.